Well, RFD-TV Markets Editor Marlon Bowling will have more details from Friday's reports, including expert analysis coming up in just a few moments. Well, Mother Nature has not been kind to southeastern peach growers with many crop losses last season. The annual Southeast Regional Fruit and Vegetable Growers Conference wrapped up in Savannah, Georgia over the weekend. SoutheastProduceWeekly.com's Chip Carter talks with one grower about how this season is shaping up.
I'm in Savannah, Georgia at the Southeast Regional Fruit and Vegetable Growers Show with Chalmer's Carr from Titan Farms, the largest peach grower on the East Coast, I believe.
That is correct.
As an independent operator, but that's not always all it's cracked up to be.
Not sometimes it's not, especially like last year.
The last 3 or 4 seasons, Mother Nature has not been very kind to southeastern peach growers.
It's been a tough challenge, starting back in 2014, where we lost first 6 weeks of our crop to a March freeze, then come into 16, where we had a very mild winter and we didn't get the dormancy. And that one really caught us off guard because we went into it, and actually publications like yours had us out there as a full crop the first week in May, and by the end of May, the crop had disappeared. And we ended up with probably less than 50% of a crop. Then you come to 17 with a record freeze. So had a mild winter again, bloomed real early, and then all of a sudden March, I think it's 16th, we went down to 19 degrees and virtually lost the whole crop. So it's been tough.
At that point in time as an organization, when you're looking and you say the season is gone and we know it now, how do you cope with that? How do you handle that? I know you had to send some H-2A workers home. You had to tell some others not to come. How do you pull your resources together? How do you rally and recover from an absolute disaster like that?
Well, first thing is our employees are our #1 concern. So it was a tough challenge. I mean, knowing that we had more workers there on that day when the freeze came than we were going to need, and we had to send some of those home, and you're disrupting their lives. I mean, it's not just them. They provide for so many people back home. So that was huge. But the fact that we're diversified gives us some ability to keep people employed. We grow vegetables as well. But this was a tough deal. So now you're worried about markets, but you're also worried about retaining that workforce. So you had an experienced workforce coming back year in, year out, and all of a sudden they had a displacement with the work because of the freeze. So right now, all indications are all our employees are coming back, and I think that's the case for all the farmers, but it's still always that concern. And then we got to go to the marketplace this year. We've been out of the marketplace, so has the marketplace lost confidence with us? I don't think so. We'll find out though by the summer.
We will, and by all accounts, the winter is setting up things fairly nicely.
Oh, knock on wood, and it's one of those situations where, you know, right now we've been recording chill hours for many, many years, 15 years best. This is our second best winter in the last 15 years. We've got about 660 hours now. We can already see the next 20 days, so we know we're going to have over 900 hours. That is a great start. You can kind of check the box on dormancy that we've got the right amount of chill. So now we go into the rest of the spring. But yes, farmers have got to be optimistic anyway. So producing South Carolina peaches and Southern peaches, the Southern peach industry, we're just excited to get back in the marketplace and provide our consumers great tasting peaches.
So right now we'll just say the outlook for South Carolina peaches is peach.
Everybody is peachy right now, but we got a long ways to go to get them in a box.
In Savannah, Georgia, I'm Chip Carter from SoutheastProduceWeekly.com reporting for RFD-TV.
Well, the Southeast peach season begins with limited supplies from Florida in April before crops from regional leaders South Carolina and Georgia enter the pipeline in mid-May. Watch Market Day Report and Rural Evening News tomorrow for more reports from Chip Carter at this year's Southeast Fruit and Vegetable Conference.